So we will get this thing started pretty soon here. My name is Ryan. Hope you're doing good. Looks like got some people jumping on. Daniel, what's going on? Is
Howdy,
it
howdy.
Carlos? What's up, man? Good to see you
Hey,
guys.
how's it going?
Man, doing well. Thanks. Where you guys from?
I'm down in Houston.
Okay.
San
Awesome.
Diego.
San Diego. All right. Jonathan, what's up, man?
What's up? How are you?
Good, bro. You doing good?
Doing good.
Awesome. Clay, what's up, my man? Looks like Clay's connecting up here. Hey, Jonathan, where you from, bro?
We're in East Texas. Varus.
Where at?
Varus?
Oh man, hey, I'm headed to East Texas today.
Whereabouts?
Near Marshall.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So kind of northeast Texas a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So my our family's all we all grew up in East Texas. So me and my wife did. We grew up in Wascom, the big city.
Oh, yeah.
I was serving at a church in Athens.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Good old East Texas. Clay, what's up, dude? You on here now?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Clay, tell everybody where you're from, brother.
I'm in Fort Worth, Texas.
Fort Worth. Awesome. And there's Valerie jumping on here. Let's see. Valerie may be muted here. Let me unmute Valerie. She's like, I don't want to be unmuted. All right, man. Thank y'all for jumping on here for a little lunchtime conversation. We've been trying to do these every week because each week it seems like, man, unfortunately, another camp maybe has to cancel. Another, deal gets shifted. And so maybe a month ago, you were like a lot of people, like I was when COVID first started hitting. Like I thought, man, this is cool. We get an extra week of spring break. That'll be fun. And then it just kept going. So, and guys were talking about, youth pastors are saying, man, what if this goes into summer? And I was like, man, this stuff is not going into summer. And man, it has. So anyway, Joseph, where are you from, brother? Chattanooga, Tennessee. Watch out now. Hey, did you get hit by the tornadoes and stuff?
Not me personally, but a few friends had family members, but everything's going well.
Everything okay up there?
Yeah, it's doing better.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was crazy, dude. I was just up there for the what was it we were at? Clay, you were there too.
Oh yeah, Southeast
Conclave. Yeah, the conclave.
Yeah.
Were you there?
Yeah, I was
Were you there? Yeah, man. That's awesome. So yeah, I was like, man, that's crazy to be right there and then this happens. So hey, well, Valerie, I know you jumped. Valerie, are you unmuted now?
Yeah, I'm unmuted. I'm here.
There you are.
I have an issue with Zoom where sometimes it gets real glitchy, but if I turn off my video, then the glitching stops.
Hey, that's all right. We can.
You probably won't be able to. Yeah, you probably won't be able to see me, but I can see and hear you all.
That's perfect. Perfect. Valerie, where are you from?
McKinney, Texas.
Yeah, McKinney. That's here in the metro, but we're on the other side. I'm North Fort Worth. You're North Dallas there, so yeah.
The church I'm working at is in Plano.
Okay. Yep, I know exactly where you are. Very cool.
Yeah.
It looks like Tyler snuck on here. Tyler, we already hear from you. Where are you from, man? Oh, you're muted. Hold up. I may have muted you. He's like, I don't know sign language. Let me try to unmute you. It won't unmute for whatever reason. There you go. Or you can put it in the chat. I don't know. Well, Tyler, if you can just speak over me here in a little bit, I might have muted you back. I don't know. But hey, anyway, guys, let me just say this. My name is Ryan. For those of you who don't know, it says it on the screen there. Also, Heather's on here with us with our DYC. You can kind of see our logo down there. So she's here to answer questions kind of as we go. So as we're talking, if you've got a question you want to ask, you can drop it in the chat down there. And she's awesome at answering that. Also, as I go through stuff, if I mention, hey, this website or here, go to this, she'll drop those in there as well. So you don't have to worry about taking a ton of notes. Maybe they'll be there and you'll be able to check that out also. So thank you guys and ladies for jumping on here with us. As I said earlier, this is, I think, our fourth one we've done. And each week we have different people on because camps keep canceling, and which is super unfortunate. I travel and speak full time. For those of you that may not know, I had 9 camps scheduled for this summer. Is our busiest, most packed summer and spring ever. And after spring break, I think we've lost now 20 something events. And we've had, I think 6 or 5 out of our 9 camps cancel. So we feel it where you're at, but praise God. About 2 months ago, we were planning on doing some fall digital resources. And I was on the phone with 3 other guys, and I said, hey guys, what do y'all think about a digital camp or virtual camp? I don't even remember what we called it. An online camp's probably what we said. And they were like, I don't know, man, that sounds pretty cool. Sounds like a good idea. I don't know. And we just started kicking it around. The next week I brought it back up and I said, hey, here's what I'm thinking. And these guys said, man, you should do it. And I told everybody, man, I was the youngest child. And so it's like your older brothers saying, I dare you, you know? And so we were like, all right, let's go. And so our team jumped in, and man, I've had some great friends jump on board with me. It's just been a phenomenal ride. It has been absolutely bananas. But we are in the editing phase now. I'm so excited. Man, we've gotten all their videos in, from worship teams all over the country to speaking to breakouts. And man, I am just super excited the way this thing is coming together. How many of y'all have been to our website? Just kind of hold your hand up there so I'll know how much I need to go into, how much I don't need to go into. So I'll just say this. I'm not going to do a massive overview. If you need that, I'm happy to do that. But our website, you can kind of see it in the chat. I bet it's getting dropped there. digitalyouthcamp.com is our website. If you haven't checked that out, I encourage you to check that out. So real briefly, we have 8 full woven together worship services that last anywhere between, say, an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. That includes worship, that's an MC, that's the message, that's the response time with another song at the end. And then also in a couple of them, we have our illusionist Jared Hall drops in and does some tricks and stuff like that. So super fun. So those are our 8 main worship sessions. If you think about Digital Youth Camp, the way it's set up, or I should say this, the amount of material you're going to get is for like a full week camp, Monday night through Friday morning. You don't have to use all of it, but it's there if you need it. Also with our 8 main worship sessions is our 10 breakout sessions, and these are phenomenal. We literally just got through editing all those in last night, and they've got it uploaded, and so those are almost ready to go. I'm super excited about those. Each breakout lasts anywhere from 25 minutes to 35 minutes. Unless you do the girls breakout, that one's 40 minutes. So, so we have a guys only, we have a girls only, and that kind of stuff. So that's there. It's phenomenal stuff as well. We've got 6 behind the scenes interviews with some of our artists and personalities. It's literally Zoom interviews I did with each of these people, and we recorded them. It kind of gives your students and you sneak peek into their lives, behind the curtains, if you will. I tell people those are for you to use anywhere you want to. You might want to use one on Wednesday night. You might want to use one on a Sunday morning. You might want to weave them into your experience somehow. However you want to do it, it's there for you. As well, one of our artists that I did an interview with, Jared Hall, has given us Jared Wood has given us 4 worship videos. Lathan Warwick has given us a couple of his rap videos to help maybe introduce your kids who may be into that kind of music and stuff into some good, godly, positive music. So we've got some of those things as well. Just giving you the quick rundown here. Again, with all of that content, out of each message and out of each breakout, we have talk sheets. So if you're in a place where you want to get your kids into small groups, which we absolutely love, taking it from maybe the crowd to the circle, we'll have talk sheets, starter talk sheets for them. So if they're sitting around a table, they're in a room together, whatever, they can break up into smaller groups and kind of discuss. They can discuss the message, they can discuss the breakouts, all of those types of things. You'll have that for each session as well. We're also putting together a daily devotion. So think about being at camp Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, Friday morning, and probably a couple days after, it'll be a printable PDF you can share with them. It's just a short daily devotion for your students to have as well. So in this, once you get Digital Youth Camp, we've also provided a promotional packet, which includes some social media posts, as well as a promotional timeline, a planning kit, all that kind of stuff that will help you and your team along the way. So as well as graphics. So we have some pre-made graphics that are blank that you can kind of fill in your stuff. Or we also have provided our graphics for you. So some of you are top-notch graphic designers, or you have someone in your team who is. And so all you have to do is take our logos, take whatever you want to leverage and put it on however you want to, if that makes sense. So all of that being said, that's kind of this big, massive package that we've put together, because we know this, we love camp, and it's crazy to even think about not having camp. And so we wanted to provide something for you to be able to leverage where you are. So again, that's a real quick snap of the overview. Now, what I want to do is spend some time talking with each of you, y'all asking questions. I guarantee you this, if you have the question, somebody else probably does as well. We might have answered it before. We want to answer it again. So having said all of that, I can see a question here. One, Daniel asked this, once the videos are ready, are they downloadable? That answer is yes, they are downloadable. So the way we have it, they're on our website, and all of our videos are hosted on Vimeo. I don't know if y'all use Vimeo or not, but they're hosted on Vimeo, and all of them are downloadable, because here's what we know. Some of you have incredible internet at your house and horrible internet at your church. And so, or maybe at a retreat center you're going to. So you could literally download all the videos and have them ready to play however you wanted to. So yes, they're downloadable. Now that may bring up the next question. The next question would be maybe something like this. Well, can we like broadcast it on our live stream? That answer is no, unless it's private. I hope that makes sense to everybody. This is content that once you purchase it, it's yours. But also, we ask you to realize that other people have purchased this as well. And so for you to broadcast it, hey, we're doing a Facebook Live tonight that's open to the public. If you have a private Facebook group that your church, your student, you can show it there. Does that make sense to everybody? Is that kind of understandable there? So we have a couple of churches, I think, who are doing something like that. They have a private YouTube channel or a private Facebook group or whatever. So, but what we don't want you to do is, throw it up on your Facebook like you do your Sunday morning services, which are awesome. Get them out, get all that out there you want to, but we're asking you to leverage this as for your kids and for your students where you are. So I hope that makes sense. Maybe I jumped the question there or not, but let's see. Are the videos ready? Are they downloadable? Yes, the videos. Oh yeah, sorry. Secondly, let's see. Okay, that was an answer. I'm making sure I'm not missing any. Starter sheets, yes. Okay. Oh, Tyler says his mic isn't working. It's all good, bro. Tyler, thanks for letting me know, man. I was like, Tyler does not want to talk to me, man. No, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for jumping on here. Yes, Fuge, man. We actually, I did Fuge for 2 or 3 years, I believe, at Mississippi College, and I love the Fuge team. Such a great family. So let's see here, Valerie. How's it possible to do this entire camp virtually if we can't be together at all? Hey, Valerie, that's a great question. Valerie, are you still on here? And tell me again, you're in McKinney, right? Is that right, Valerie?
Yes. Yeah, okay. I live in McKinney, the church that I started. So I have kind of a crazy story. I literally got hired end of February, and my start date was my start date was March 15th. Yes. So I literally have not met these kids. I have only met them virtually.
Wow.
Yeah, I have only met them over Zoom. We've done Sunday school, we've done fellowship, but yeah, so I have like a crazy circumstance, and I'm trying to, and I don't think our church is getting together to do I think they're going to try to do like mini worship and stuff maybe this summer, like
Yeah.
small groups of people coming to worship, but I don't think the
Right.
youth and the children are going to be getting together for a while. So I thought this might be a
Gotcha.
good option. And I just
Yeah.
want to know, like, how would we do camp entirely virtually? You know,
Yeah.
how does that work?
That's a great question. Are y'all doing Zooms right now with your students?
Yes.
Okay, here's what a couple of guys are doing, and ladies have told me if they can't or aren't meeting together by the time they plan, they're going to host a Zoom camp, and they're going to get them on Zoom. And so like you could literally share your screen and show the videos, and y'all could do that together. And then once it's over, just stop sharing your screen and y'all could all just talk it out right there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. So about how many like hours per day, if you were to break this down like by day, then would we be doing the camp?
Yeah, I would say this, if I was doing it virtually only online like
Mhm.
this, I would not use all the content
Yeah,
in that
no,
week. I would spread it out, you know. I would leverage the content for the next 2 or 3 months, if that makes sense. See, if I was
okay,
just doing it
that's easy.
online, I mean, we have a church, for example, we have a church who bought Digital Youth Camp. They're not doing a digital youth camp. They're literally showing camp for 8 weeks. They're taking one session each Wednesday night and showing it.
Okay,
And they're using that for 8 weeks, if that makes sense. So they have 2 months of content there. And that's not even counting breakouts. So that's just main
okay,
sessions. And
I like
so,
that.
yeah. So there's tons of ways you can leverage it. I would not, if I was just doing it on Zoom, I wouldn't, I would I would do maybe hour session in the morning. Hey, let's come back, do an hour session at night or something like that. But I would spend the majority of my time after that talking, you know, building relationships over Zoom and stuff like that. I would not just
Yeah.
show a video. So
Okay.
yeah,
Thank you.
and I'll tell you this, Valerie, you can also share the code with your students so they could log in and watch anything when they wanted to as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay, cool. Hopefully that helps. But yeah, I would
Thank-
not. I probably, if I was you, I wouldn't plan. Hey, let's do 8 hours of video this week. That would be probably too much. Yeah.
Right, 'cause if I advertise it as a virtual camp, I don't know, the kids would not want to be on there for that long, you know.
Yeah.
But
No. No.
I
No
know
way. Yeah.
they'd get a lot out of it. We could spread it out like that. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Thank you. That's a great question. I appreciate that. So, let me look over here. How will this bring the same type of energy that a camp would bring? Joseph, let me figure where are you? Who asked that question? Joseph, there you are hiding behind you're behind my line. Yeah, I see you. That's a great question, man. I'll be honest with you. Number one, it's super hard to duplicate the energy of camp. There's no doubt about that. So if you're getting together though, I believe this is going to bring a different type of unity in your group than what happens at camp. I know camp does unify groups, and you get away, you get to spend time together for sure. But I believe this is an opportunity to get your kids, to pour into your kids, to really spend time leveraging this opportunity to say, hey, you know what? We can't be with all these churches, maybe hundreds of other students from around the country this summer, and that's a bummer. But you know what we can do? We can grow stronger right now because we haven't been together, but we can come here together. We can spend time together. We can study together. We can hold each other accountable and we can serve together. So find some ways that you can make an impact in your city, in your town, where you are through this. What we have also is like some mission track suggestions. So we know everybody's town's different, everybody's situation's different, but we're going to give you hey, here's some ideas about how you can maybe take the afternoon and together go serve in your area or something like that. So you're right, man. You can't duplicate camp energy for sure, but I believe you can in a real way in this season develop unity and community in your group, maybe which is more needed right now than anything else, you know, because they haven't been together. So great question though, man. Thanks for that. Did that help?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, man. Awesome. Let me see here. in line with Alex's question, what does the schedule look like in between sessions? Yeah, so we have a sample schedule. That was Daniel. Daniel, there you are, man. This is a great question. Appreciate that, brother. Thanks for asking that. So we have a sample schedule, but again, here's what we know. It's a sample. We want you to take it and make it your own. So the schedule is set up, think about youth camp. It's scheduled for Monday night, Tuesday morning, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, Wednesday night, that kind of flow. And so in between, what I would say, if you're going to do it a week at your church, I would do say Monday night, kickoff night, whatever, boom, we got them going. Bring them back Tuesday morning. Say do Tuesday morning worship. After Tuesday morning worship, I'd do some game or something like that. Then I'd schedule a breakout session, like an hour slot for breakouts. So we have 10 breakouts to choose from. Maybe you pick 4 and you're like, hey, this room we have one, this room, room A, B, C, D, right? And you could do breakouts for an hour. Then I would do lunch. And after lunch, I would do either a rec time or a mission time from say like 1 to 3. Then I'd let them go home, get cleaned up, and come back for the night worship, if that makes sense. So if I was going to do it at my church, that's kind of how I would do it. But that may be completely impossible for some of you to do, and that's all right. So that would be an example of what I would say of what a day would look like. So you got your morning and night session. In between, I would do a breakout and lunch, a rec or mission idea, and then I'd come back. Ask me some more stuff.
Yeah, so with that, do you have recommendations for the different rec opportunities or the different activities in between? Is that a part of the schedule?
Yes, so part of what you'll get is some recreation ideas. We have a rec PDF, just ideas, and then we have a mission PDF, just ideas. So here's what we know, like your church may have 100 kids. And maybe you got Carlos over here and he's got 500 kids, and then you got Jonathan and he's got 10 kids. So you're going to have to take that and go, okay, well, this will work with us. This won't work with us. We can do this. We can do that. So we're trying to cut down some of your research time for you, though. So we're trying to throw some ideas out there for you and hopefully spark some things you can do there. Cool. Thanks, man. All right. I'm reading over here. So if any of y'all have a question, unmute yourself and go ahead and ask your question if you want to. Cool. Okay, cool. I think I've caught up on my questions. Okay. Oh, Tyler, there we go. Are there samples of services that we can, Tyler, you're ahead of the game, my friend. Great question. Tyler asked, are there samples of the services that we can preview? Before this week, the answer was no. But this week, the answer is yes. We finally got our preview video because we got everybody's stuff in. And so we've built it's a 10-minute preview, and it's not just one guy. So what we do is we give you samples of the messages, samples of the worship, samples of the breakout, and I think even samples of the interviews and spoken word, something like that. So yes, it's a 10-minute video, but I tell you this, it's worth your while to check it out, to watch it through. And I think we're releasing it this week. Let me see. Yeah, we wanted you. Yes, we're going to release it this week. If we have it now, Heather, if we have it now, can we post the link there, or how can we make sure these guys and ladies on here get this? So she'll answer that in here. Just question. The answer is yes. We have a sneak peek. It's awesome. I'm glad you asked. I think it'll be worth you checking out. You can kind of see what each session looks like and stuff like that. Because I know that's what it's brand new and everybody's going, well, what does it look like, right? so yeah, great question, man. I appreciate that. Okay, she said, Heather says if she can't post it here, she'll email it to you after this. So I assume we have everybody's email. I'm not sure how that works. So anyway, we'll get it to you for sure. And if I can, is it okay for me to post a link here if I can find it, Heather? I don't even know if it's up yet. So, okay, cool. If I can find the link, I'll post it up here. Cool. Everybody go with that? That'd be good. I think y'all can copy it from here and stuff. I haven't copied anything off the Zoom chat, but I'm assuming you can. So somebody asked another question. I am literally going to look for that file real quick while we're chatting. So if somebody, here's one. Daniel's asking me something. Uh-oh. Looks like somebody's jumping in here that we're going to want to say hello to. Let's see what happens. I don't know. He's trying to connect here. Y'all see this guy jumping on?
We see
Uh,
Jared.
I-
Hey, Ryan, question
Yeah.
for you, man.
Yeah, Carlos.
Swag. I see
Mhm.
you got the shirt on there. Is there going to be swag available that
Yeah.
we could get or anything like
Yep.
that? You know, you got to always
Yeah.
have a camp shirt.
That's right, man. Yeah, we do have camp link, shirt link online also. So real quick about the shirts, Heather will post this up for everybody also. So two things: we need 14 days lead time for you to get your shirts. It's this logo, the DYC logo with "We Are Age" on there, which stands for "We Are Reaching a Generation Endangered." We have 4 colors to choose from. We need 14-day lead time, and I don't know what else I need to say about shirts. But yes, we have shirts available, and so absolutely, man, we want y'all to have that. I think their size is small to 3X or something like that. Jared Hall, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody say what's up to Jared. Can y'all wave to him? I don't know if he's looking or not, but dude, thanks for jumping on here. Jared drops some pretty hilarious illusions for us. Jared, what are you doing today, man? He sounds like he's muted, maybe. There you go.
I am, can you hear me?
Yep.
I'm in my car. I just watched the Blue Angels fly over.
Come on now. There you go. How was
and,
that?
It was great, man. It was,
Fast?
yeah, it was quick. It was over in about 9 seconds. It was good. I'm glad I got out of my car. I had my phone on, and about that time they were gone. So it was good.
Boom. There you go, man.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to hop on here. I'm just, doing lunch in the car.
Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. Guys, if you don't know, Jared is doing some virtual nights as well. I don't know if y'all are doing Wednesday night Zooms and stuff with that with your kids, but if you are, Jared is doing some virtual shows on Zooms, and he is killing it. It is awesome. A lot of people have talked about their kids not being engaged on Zooms. Tell them you have an illusionist coming, and I guarantee you he'll get them engaged. Jared, how are those going, man? Tell us a little bit about them.
They are going great. Yeah, I'm kind of overwhelmed at how many we're actually doing. I thought I would do maybe a couple every Wednesday night, and I'm doing one every night this week. I did a couple last night because it was Wednesday, but they're going great, man. It's just a different way to use the Zoom platform to hopefully engage your students, man. Right now we're seeing, even in us, we're just got this screen fatigue going on. We're tired of watching stuff.
Yeah.
So to try to have something that's not just a pre-recorded thing, but something that's engaging. It's been really awesome. So yeah, thanks for mentioning that. That's awesome,
dude. For sure, man. We're super excited. Like I said, Jared does a couple of illusions for us, and they're super engaging. Here's what I love about Jared. He doesn't just do a trick and go, haha, all right, I'm done. He brings home a point with it. And so how many of you have heard Jared before or seen Jared? Hold your hands up high. Anybody? Okay, couple of y'all. Awesome. Man, he's the real deal. Jared, you've seen him? He's pretty good, huh? You get thumbs up for Jared? So, but yeah, so he does a really great job, guys. I'm super excited. He's on the team here, and man, such a good brother and a blessing. Hey, I did find the promo video, preview video. I'm going to drop it, the link in there. You can kind of see it. The preview video link's right there. Oh, maybe my wife already did it too. I don't know if that's it or not, but I know mine's right. Hang on just a second. I think I've locked everybody out of my office. Come here. There we go. So the link at the bottom is the preview. And if you want to copy that last one that I wrote to everyone, that is the preview video. Like I said, it's 10 minutes long, but I believe it's worth your time. Jared, you haven't seen it, man. You need to check it out. You really helped me do the intro well. You don't know that, but you did. So, but good. Yeah, man. Yeah. Let's see. Somebody else had a question that I missed, I think. If I missed your question, will you ask that again? Or
yeah, I had a question as far as to what kind of students this was geared towards.
Yeah,
urban, suburban, rural, high SES, low?
Yeah, man, that's a great question. So you're just talking about like culturally, you mean, or age wise? So obviously,
Both.
yeah. So we aim this. We when guys and ladies did their presentations, we said, look, it's youth camp. So typically junior high, senior high, or youth camps that we do. Some are together. Some take their junior high kids only. Some take their high school. So it's geared for teenagers, 6th to 12th grade. Now, as far as urban, suburban, whatever, here's what we believe. We believe the gospel transcends all of that. We have a little bit of flavor of everything. So we have multi-ethnic, speakers. We have a Native American. We have an Hispanic. We have an African American worship leader. We have people speaking from Chicago. We have people in Alabama, Texas. Jared's in Tennessee. So really, they're kind of all over the board. One of the adult leader breakout, the youth leader breakout, is from a guy out of New Mexico. So really, we're kind of all over the board there. So I wouldn't say it's really specific to one target audience. So great question, though. I appreciate that for sure. Nice. I'm confused. Okay, you're gonna have to help me out here. High SES. Tell me what that means. I had no idea what that means. Daniel, help me out. Low S.
Oh, that was just for socioeconomic standing.
Gotcha. Okay, man. See, now you got me. I'm learning already, man. I love it. I love it. So,
but you just answered that. That's great.
That's
Thank
great,
you.
man. Yeah. Hey, Lathan. I did an interview with Lathan Warlick. He is a rapper out of Memphis, Tennessee. Man, your kids are gonna love him. He's just the real deal. And Dylan Chase, another rapper out of Oklahoma. He does a spoken word for us, and just a real deal. All these guys and ladies, they're phenomenal. It's one of the things that I love. It's some of it's raw, man, but it's just real. And I think that's what students want, man. They want something that's real and someone that's real. And so I'm excited about it. The preview will give you a real good snippet of what that is. I'm trying to look at my notes real quick, see if I've missed anything. While I'm looking, if you have a question, I promise you somebody else is thinking it. So let me know. Somebody Jonathan had to get out, so that was good. Hey, Clay, you were talking earlier. Clay and I are friends. He was texting me earlier to get on this thing. Clay, you said, tell me about your groups. One camp did cancel. One, he does junior high and senior high different camps. Tell us about that.
Yeah, one camp, my junior high camp is still taking place, and my high school camp was canceled on Tuesday. So I'm just trying to figure all that out. Do I still take junior high, or do I just cancel it all and just go this direction?
Yeah.
Just trying to figure all that out. So.
No, that's good. So Clay's a guy who does, like he said, he's taking groups of kids. And I mean, that's a scenario I hadn't thought about. Is like, hey man, half my camp did cancel. The high schoolers are like, what happened? But yeah, man, that's a great question. Anybody else do that kind of stuff, or you all go to camp together? Y'all go to camp together right there?
Normally I split up my camps, but this year I was going to do them all together and go to a bigger camp location. We're going to go with Generate.
Love those guys.
Up in Covenant College, and then
that
got canceled. So then we were going to go to the SBTC camp that was in Glorieta. And 2 days before I had all my students sign up for that, one got canceled. And I just communicated with parents, hey, here's an option. What do you guys think? And so everything fell apart. So I'm like, now I need to do something else.
Yeah, man. And where are you located again, Carlos?
I'm in Houston.
In Houston. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, I think I'm doing Covenant next year with Generate. I think that's where I'm supposed to be next year with them. I'm not sure, but one of those colleges up there. So anyway, but man, that's awesome. Yeah. Glorieta, I was super bummed it got canceled. They told me it wasn't opening till March of 2021. Like that this blows my mind. But anyway, I guess you got to do that. So hey, Jared Hall, you still with us, man? Awesome.
I'm here.
Hey man, so you've done this virtual stuff and everything. If somebody was going or thinking about, digital youth camp, what would you think? What would you say? Hey man, this is why I would really consider it. What have you seen that you say, man, this is this could be really good in this season. If somebody's to ask you, hey, bro, you're part of this, but why should I be part of it? Why would I want to get this for my students?
Well, I think kind of the main reason that I jumped on so quick with you is just because I think it's important for us. Nobody knows what this is going to look like in a month from now, and two, if you would have said to me at the end of March, will we be back to normal in mid-May, I would have said, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And that's about the time, obviously we were kind of pre-gaming this whole thing and trying to get digital youth camp, rolling, at least on our end. And so, but man, just having something that is a for sure, I think is so important right now for youth groups. And that's why I kind of pivoted to the virtual Magic Night, partnering with churches as well, is because it's gonna happen. It can happen no matter where we are in a month or two or whatever it looks like. It's gonna happen. So for me, I think that is super important, especially for youth leaders right now. I'm hearing from a lot of youth pastors that they're trying to continue to have vision. They're trying to go 3 or 4, 5, 6 months down the road and say, hey, what is this going to look like? What's back to school look like? It's different for all of us. It's just open on the inside. Whereas in California, LA just got shut down for another, whatever it was, couple weeks.
Wow.
So it's like, we're all kind of in a different spot. So for me, I think, for a youth pastor to know, hey, he's not going to have to go back to his board. He's not going to have to go back to a senior pastor or whatever, finance committee, and go, okay, they cancel on us. We're going to have to do something else. And you're scattered and you're just with, at least for right now in this season where we're at, digital youth camp is a for sure thing that you guys can lean on. I think that's very, very important for a lot of guys right now. Obviously, it's not the summer program that we're used to. Ryan and I, all of the artists on this thing, are used to going out and being gone for pretty much 7-8 weeks straight in the summertime, speaking and investing in these students at camp. But for me, I thought, man, this is a surefire way that we can give these youth pastors and youth workers and youth leaders something that they can just go ahead and commit to and say, we're going to do this. It's where we're heading, and we can think about other things, and we don't have to continue to scramble for our youth camp ideas. So I think that's one of the things I love about it the most is it's rock solid too. The amount of people that are on it, you're never going to go to a youth camp ever that has this many personalities and this many breakouts ever. I don't care who puts it on.
Yeah.
Maximum there's like 5 or 6, 8 maybe people on a youth camp. So anyway.
And I love that, Jared. Thanks. I love that perspective. That's why I asked you. I was totally off the cuff, guys. That's why I asked him that. I was like, because we get asked that question, well, why should I do it? I haven't even thought about that angle. Is that, man, it is. And in a time of season uncertainty, it gives you some certainty. And here's the beautiful thing about all of it. You don't have to use it all this summer. Like I said, I mean, it can literally be leveraged through the end of the year. Once you purchase it, it's yours. You get to use it. And so you're going to figure out what works best for your students, where you are, and how you want to do it. I talked to another church in Texas. They bought, and they're actually going to use, I think they're doing a August retreat. I think it's in August. And we're going to pick out 4 of the main sessions, and we're just going to use those, and we're going to do all the other elements ourselves. They have other stuff they do at their retreat. But he said, but then we're going to have the rest of it to sprinkle in whenever we want to along the way. And so that's what's cool for me, is that this thing's going to live on even beyond this summer. And so we're super excited about that and that potential and possibility there. So thanks for that, Jared, man. I appreciate it, brother. Any other questions you guys have? I don't want to just belabor lunch if y'all have somewhere to go, but I also want to make sure we've answered all your questions. I'm looking over here real quick, reading and seeing if anybody if I've missed any. I know a couple guys had to check out. I'm glad they jumped on. Anyone got another question? I'm here to answer, so let me know how I can answer.
Hey Ryan, I'm gonna jump off. I gotta run to the store and
dude, get it.
Pick up a few things and then.
Hey man,
and then
love you, brother.
Hey,
yeah, man,
yep.
love you, dude. We'll talk to you
Good
soon.
to see you guys all out there. Everybody that's on it. I'm on my phone and I hate Zoom on my phone, so I can't really even see everybody. Clay and Tyler. I see you guys. Carlos in Houston. I'm from Houston. Daniel has a giant smile. So anyway, love you guys.
Hey
Ryan,
man,
love you guys.
Yeah, bro. We'll talk soon.
Let me know. Okay,
Thanks, my friend. See you, buddy. Bye. Jared's the real deal, guys. He loves the Lord, man. He's out there making it happen. Like he said, he's doing a show, I think, every night. We were doing an Instagram live the other night, and he's like, yeah, I've got to get up at 5. He was doing a show in Tokyo for some people, and so it was like 7:30 in the morning our time, and it was like at night their time. So he's the real deal, man. If y'all haven't checked him out, jaredhall.com, check it out. He's definitely worth bringing in to connect with your students. So anyway, but cool. Looks like somebody said link worked. I will check. Okay, cool. I'm glad the link worked. Awesome. Glad. Thanks for letting me know that. So any other questions before we hop off here, guys? I just want to tell you as well that this week, if you register, I didn't get to tell everybody, we're giving away another one of our guys' books, Shane Pruitt, 9 Common Lies Christians Believe and Why God's Truth is Infinitely Better. So if you register this week, you're going to get a free book from Shane Pruitt. It's going to be a signed copy as well. And I didn't even get a signed copy, guys. So you get a signed copy from Shane Pruitt. We'll send that to you if you register this week for Digital Youth Camp. Just our way of saying, hey, man, thanks for jumping on board and being part of the DYC family. So looks like they ask any concerns, questions, please share or ask. I hate begging for questions. It's like youth ministry. And you're like, what do y'all think about that passage? And everybody goes, that either means you did an awesome job or, hey, guys, we're ready to go. Oh, man. Okay. Well, guys, unmute yourselves if you will. And I want to pray for you before we go. But, man, thank y'all for being part. I'm super thankful. And if we can help you, our team's here to help. Don't hesitate to reach out to us. Let us know. Obviously, you heard about this somehow. So however you heard about it, reach out to us that way. You can always email office@rageministries.com. Heather or Kate will get back to you and help answer your questions. Also, all along the way, we're here to help. We're here to help you make sure that your youth camp is the best it can. One last thing I forgot. We are launching a private Facebook group. So for Digital Youth Camp, which means when you buy Digital Youth Camp, you'll be in the private Facebook group with us. And that way you can share ideas, you can share thoughts, we can dream together, we can spur one another on, we can answer questions, you can steal from other people, all that good stuff to make your camp the best that it can. So we're super excited about that as well. So yeah, Heather said, hit her up at heather@rageministries.com. Mine's Ryan@rageministries.com. Any way we can help, guys, please let us know. It's going to be an awesome time. We're excited. Thank you for being part and even jumping in on here. But I'm going to ask Carlos, you look like a man of prayer, I think, right there, man. Would you mind praying for us, brother, before we jump off here?
Yes, sir. That's awesome. Let's pray. Dear Lord, I thank you for this opportunity as we explore ways to minister to young people and trek down a path that is so unknown for us that have been doing student ministry for many years. Lord, I pray and thank you for people like Ryan and the mindset of thinking ahead and thinking outside the box, Lord, that we could reach students in a way that we have yet to experience together. But Lord, I pray that you continue to give clarity, continue to heal and restore. And Lord, that you would bring a great revival because the church is doing church outside of the church. Yeah. And I thank you for that opportunity. And I pray that you bless each ministry that's represented here tonight, today. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Hey, if y'all would do us a massive favor, share this with other guys and ladies in your network that you think they may be looking, they may be trying to figure things out. Make sure you pass it along. We'd love to help them out any way we can as well. So reach out, let us know. Any last questions? This is your last chance, guys. Awesome. Well, y'all are fantastic. Thanks for jumping on here. Hey, and most of all, thanks for what you're doing to reach the next generation. Know we're praying for you today and we're lifting you up. Let's stay at it and let's go tell the next generation about Jesus. Love you guys. Thanks again for jumping on.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ron.